is up, everybody? Welcome to the NXT post show. It's your girl, Denise Salcedo, and I'm here with Chinedu, Ogu, and we need to talk about what went down on today's show because it featured the return of Oba Femi, Ricky Saints defeating Trick Williams in a last man standing match, Blake Monroe, crazy backstage promo, and more. So let's dive right in. But Chinedu, first and foremost, how are you?
I am doing amazing, doing awesome. I'm super happy to be here. It was going down to the wire on today. I'm happy I was able to be here. I was filming a game show today with the Houston Texans. Can't wait for that to come out. It came home. I got my kids early, took them to the city early, came up here, came to the set, came home, took the kids. But kids gonna melt down, man. Kids don't care about what you gotta do. A meltdown gonna melt down. And that's happened with my 1-year-old. Had a little 1-year-old was 1-year-old though, but we got it done. They're happy, bathing in bed, and I'm happy to be here at the coolest place on a Tuesday night with the homie Salcedo and the DWO, watching the best wrestling in all of the world, NXT. Happy to be here.
Let's go. All righty. So I want to kick things off with Oba Femi because at the end of a really incredible match, by the way, Ricky Saints and Trick Williams freaking killed it in this last man standing. Dude, these guys were like super brutal with each other. Chair shots, trash bin shots, a spear from Ricky Saints off of like the crowd section into Trick Williams. I mean, it got really messy to the point where both of these guys were like busted open. Ricky from the mouth, Trick from the ear. It was super bloody. You don't often see that anymore in WWE. Nevertheless, in NXT. So it was like a fiery match to the point where I even wondered like if Trick Williams was going to defeat Ricky. So the fact that they even got me thinking that was very, very surprising. But we got this incredible matchup. And immediately after, once Ricky was celebrating with his championship, Oba Femi's music hit. And I don't think we were expecting to see Oba Femi in NXT anymore. So how'd you feel about the match? And how'd you feel about Oba Femi?
I love the match. This was I tell you, the spots in here were incredible. I love the brutality of it. Like I feel every like indie wrestling, hardcore deathmatch fan fanatic would have watched this and been very entertained. I'm saying it had the perfect amount of brutality and sports entertainment in it. I love the charisma. This makes sense. I love the charisma of the match, if that makes sense. Like it just
was aggressive, yeah.
Yes,
it had life and attitude.
Yes, that's what it is. I loved it so much, and like the blood spots that they had, Ricky from the mouth, Trick from the ear. I like those kind of spots because usually in old school wrestling, it'd be right here on the forehead. That's where they blade at and all. But these are real. Blade out the ear is real. Something happened. See, it really hurt. So that added to the brutality of it. And seeing Oba Femi, I'm a big Oba Femi fan. Well, I'll say this too. I figured Saints would win though, but I wanted Trick to win. I know. I'm a big Trick Williams fan, guys.
Damn, I'm just starting to think that you're a Ricky Saints hater, Chin.
I'm not Ricky Saints. If you're ever on here, first of all, when you will be on here again for an interview though, because the best interviews in wrestling are with Denise Salcedo. Some of the very best are. But when you're on here, I'm not hating Ricky. I love you, Ricky. Okay, it's just right now. I'm a big Trick Williams fan. Like I feel Ricky Saints should be great on SmackDown. SmackDown. You want to go SmackDown with Cody? I know you want to go. Man, get a belt to Trick, and like that. Yeah.
Here's the thing. A lot of people were kind of throwing out the idea that, because, okay, we all know that Trick has basically done just about it all on NXT. People were throwing out the idea of like, hey, well, Lash Legend just got called up to SmackDown. She's now teaming with Nia Jax. So is this maybe perhaps a sign that we might see Trick Williams to follow? I mean, Trick Williams isn't a nobody. He's a former NXT champion, former TNA champion. He's got the confidence oozing out the wazoo. Like he's really leveled up in this match. Like his matches have progressively gotten better and better. And now, like, there's no reason for Trick not to get called up and be on SmackDown. This isn't just oh, hey, well, let's just do it for shits and giggles. No, I think at this point it's earned, it's deserved.
I would love to see him on SmackDown because although I know right now Cody and those other guys are in the WWE title picture, there's a wide open U.S. Championship division that I think a guy like Trick Williams can go into. So you remember when Kevin Williams had the Face of America gimmick when he was a U.S. champion? I can see Trick going off like I am the greatest man in America, like USA, champion of the United States. I can see him like going off on that with great promos and making the US title mean something. Like I going right into it, and before he eventually going, for world title, because he's gonna be a world champion eventually. Like it's gonna happen. Either I hope WWE though. I want him to win that title though. I hope he gets that one, but I feel that would be a great move for him too, and his girl there. And if I'm mistaken, they think that he said they try to make sure couples stay together nowadays in
Yeah, I
WWE.
think that's what they've been doing as of late. So
That's
definitely
good.
a morale boost. You don't want to be separated from your person.
Yeah, man, because we all watched Edge Lita Matt Hardy thing. We all saw that, man. I
What a
feel like ever since the
throwback. What a
yeah.
throwback. Oh my God. Hey, Chin, when the live sex celebration happened, were you like, what am I seeing? What is happening? Because I was like a kid. So, like, I didn't know what, all of that entailed.
Yeah, to Adam Copeland and Amy Dumas, I want to tell them that was one of those few moments in wrestling. My dad watched wrestling in the past. He was familiar with, Ted DiBiase. He was from that era, Hulk Hogan era like that. So I was trying to get him to watch wrestling now, and he'll pop in every now and then. The rare few times he popped in was during their segment. My dad came in, what
Oh,
the heck? What the hell is this? So are you watching this as nonsense porno on my TV? I'm paying this cable bill, and he's watching porno. That's what they said. Like, and then I got in trouble for that. He
your
thought watching
dad
the
thought
porno.
you were watching porn?
Yes, he's watching these booty. He call them booty movies. He's watching a booty movie in this house. I'm paying these bills, and he's in here watching this man and this woman on this bed in front of a live audience. The word is perverted now. I was like, Pop, it's wrestling. Where's the wrestling? And he sat there, and that segment went on for a while. So he sat there. It's been 5 minutes. Where's the wrestling? I can't explain that. I can't explain that. So that was such an awkward moment for me.
So your dad and you watched the live sex celebration of Lita and Edge?
The whole thing. He saw the nipple come out. Yeah,
No.
yeah, oh yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, remember because that happened live. We watched it live. Live. So he was like, oh, so y'all looking at titties. No, sir. No, sir, that has never happened. And Denise, you watch, right? That has never, well, it's kind of happened, but in our era of watching his kids, that has
Yeah.
never happened. Like, of all the times, why is this the segment that he came in on?
Damn, that's
Yeah.
just how it be, man. Your parents always walk in on the most inopportune moments.
Oh,
Okay, so to summarize here, great freaking match with Ricky and Trick. Oba's back, but okay, I need to focus a little bit more on Oba here for a second because he's somebody that people have been talking about when it comes to the John Cena The Last Time Is Now tournament. And since we're expecting all of these surprises, do not forget NXT people are to be included in this Last Time Is Now tournament too. People have been expecting it to be Oba. I don't know why, but part of me feels that because he came out here today and the way that he came out, it makes me feel like he's not going to be in the tournament. Do you think I'm off on that? I don't know.
no, I felt a little confused too. I didn't expect to see Oba Femi in NXT ever at all. Like because he hadn't. It's been about a month since he lost the title, right? About a solid month, at least 4 weeks. So I didn't think I'd see him again. I was expecting to see him somewhere on SmackDown, Raw, not on here because I just felt like again we discussed this a few weeks ago that we felt Oba like Trick has kind of done everything we feel they can do. But then I have to remember too, though, it's not really based on what we feel, whatever their systems and development see for them or what they want them to work on there is what determines what their storyline will be, though. But to us, I feel he's ready. Didn't expect to see him here. I'm happy he's there, though. But I am curious as to see what he will do, going forward now that we're kind of establishing that he's on NXT again.
To me, it felt like they were saying he's back for the NXT championship. That's honestly what that felt like. So now my hopes of kind of seeing him in the tournament have dwindled down a little bit, but again, maybe they're just trying to keep us on our toes, keep it unexpected. I don't know. I just think that if he was going to be in the tournament, it would have been a much bigger deal for him just to come out like that as a surprise instead of the way
Yeah.
that he came out here again today. So there's all of that. So, hey, but maybe now Trick Williams could be one of those guys in the tournament because he kind of lost here. Like we said, people are expecting him to get called up. Maybe he'll come out in the tournament. That's a really big possibility. So that might be where we're going with that. By the way, we got Jacob Tatum here with a very generous super chat. Thank you so much, Jacob. He says, how many titles do you expect to change hands during the NXT Gold Rush period? Plus, how long do you expect Paxley to keep the title? Plus, what's next for Jacy if she loses? Plus, thoughts, Jordan Grace promo title match, plus your speed prediction. So, Jacob, thank you so much. You kind of got a lot in here, so I appreciate
all
that.
that in there.
Yeah,
That's
really
good.
did. Yes.
Getting his money's worth, man. I respect that.
So I want to start off with the topic on Jacy and Tatum, because that was a really huge topic today, in that we're going to be seeing a rematch between both of these girls. And Chinedu, I'm feeling like Jacy might win that title back. Some people threw out the idea that maybe Izzy, this is the moment, because we all know that turn is coming, right? That maybe this is the moment where she officially does it. So I don't know, but I have this feeling in my stomach that it might actually be Jacy taking back the title. When she came out today, she was getting like massive boos, massive heat, and I'm wondering if NXT wants to keep that going.
Well, to that perspective, I'm still lost on the fact that Tam's champion right now. I keep forgetting that sometimes. I forgot until she was in the scene where Ricky Stan's like, oh, she's the champion. Oh my God, that's right. Happy for her again though. I kind of wouldn't mind Jacy winning that title back, because like she has started growing me as like a dick champion. I mean, you know, I know she's a woman though. Be honest, y'all know what I'm saying when I say dick, right? But I mean, yeah,
You can
yeah,
say
she's
it. I
growing.
mean, I say it all the time,
Okay.
like, hey, hey, I've got bigger balls than you.
She does say that is true. She said that a lot. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, but I like her as like a heel, like a dickhead champion. She started growing me. I feel like watching her like do promos over the crowd noise and still deliver it well, and even like use the crowd noise to add to the like the heel heat the right way to her promos. It's won me over, man. I'm not gonna lie. So it's I kind of would like to see it, because I don't really see what Tatum's gonna do. She's kind of seeming like she's still kind of like the lost person. Like, not that she's like simple like that though, but it's kind of like they're making her character look like, oh, she can't see what's right in front of her, or
Deer in
maybe
the
she's
headlights kind of character.
yeah, yeah. And it's like, I mean, you could do that, but I mean, you don't need the title to do that either. So no.
I don't know, man. Chin, I don't think I want to go back to that. I want to kind of go a different direction, but I have a feeling, especially because I keep thinking about how we're doing that Saturday night's main event ordeal, where main roster talent and NXT talent are going to be facing each other. It makes me feel like I don't know that they're going to want Tatum to be the one representing as the NXT Women's Champion. I have a feeling they're going to want to go with Jacy on that regard. I don't know. I just have this feeling. So I hope I'm wrong. Like Darth Heffa here says, Denise, stop putting that out in the universe. I'm going to try to stop, man, but it's hard. I don't know what's happening there. But as for title changes and whatnot, we have a lot of obviously it's Gold Rush, so we got a lot of titles on the line. So let's kind of really quickly run this through the card, by the way. So we got 2 weeks of Gold Rush. Week 1, we're going to see Blake Monroe defend against Soruka for the NXT Women's North American Championship. By the way, I am just so happy, Chin. I am so happy we're getting this match. Because this is a match that I was so bummed we didn't get to see last time. I saw you shaking your head. So I'm assuming you're not expecting Blake Monroe to drop the title here.
No, not at all. She's not. I'm actually hoping this is where Zarya turns. Like, please.
Oh, yeah.
Did
I
you
don't
hear
even want
what
to
she
talk
said?
about that anymore. I don't even care anymore, Chin. I've said
Yeah,
this before. It like makes me just like, blech. Just do it
yeah,
already, damn it. It's taken forever.
yes.
Forever.
Way too long. Nikki Bella came in, became friends, and turned on Vaquera already before this one has happened. Did you know that? Like,
I
that's happened already.
I think that Izzy stuff, because Zarya and Soul were also friends longer than Izzy and Tatum. And that
Yeah.
might happen before that one too.
Look at this. This is crazy, y'all. I almost like, did y'all forget about the storyline? Like, man, we're supposed to be adding some in there, right? We're supposed to be. Oh, she's supposed to turn and win 8 months ago. Oh,
We're also gonna get the mixed tag titles, Ethan Page and Chelsea Green versus Joe Hendry and Thea Hale. I selfishly kind of want to see Joe Hendry and Thea Hale win. I don't know. Am I alone here, Chin?
no. At first, last week I did say I expect them to retain. I do expect them to retain Ethan and Chelsea, honestly. But I want Thea and Joe to win, though. I really do. I like them as a team. I love seeing Thea on TV again. Thea had a match. She had a match.
Yes. And I was so happy that she won. She defeated Alba Fire today. She looked
Yes.
good. I was so happy. I thought she needed this. She needed the match. She needed the win. I loved it. I'm a big Thea Hale fan. I'm on
Me
board.
too. And she had a match with a commercial break. That's crucial. I like that.
Oh, yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. So far we're with one title change. All right. We also got the last chance match for the NXT Women's Championship. So we got Tatum Paxley and Jacy Jayne. I'm expecting a title change there too. Do you think you're sticking with? Oh, you said you wanted Jacy, so yeah. All right, so that's 2 title changes so far that we're expecting, and then of course. So, Chinedu, I did say this on the watch along. I said if Dark State defeats Javon Evans and Leon Slater, I am retiring my NXT coverage.
Oh,
look at Chin's face. Chin, your face, you were like, what?
You see this face out? This is face of unemployment. Wait, what? Of wrestling unemployment.
Poor Chin. Oh, shit. Your face was amazing.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? I was like, hold on, wait. I need to call Fightful. Hold on.
Oh my God. That is amazing. I'm so sorry. But anyways, yeah. So Javon Evans and Leon Slater for the win, or else I'm going to be raging, bro. I'm going to riot.
Absolutely. And honestly, although I was disappointed that Javon Evans wasn't the one to dethrone Oba Femi, in hindsight and just really looking at the big picture of where he is, how old he is, and what they want him to develop and work on, it is best to put him in a tag team right now, tag belts with another person, let him develop. Because I'm gonna be real with you, their segment, I love both these guys. I felt like such an old man because I was like, can y'all get to the point? I heard so much young guy talk. Yo. Okay, sure. Check it, right? Okay, you know what I'm saying? Okay, yo, get. You see me, right? We live, right? Oh, yeah, see me, right? Yeah, we good, yeah. Check it, right? So, you know what I'm saying? So guess, right? Check it, NXT Universe. Okay, kick it. We out here, right? So, you know your boy OG, right? So, kick it. We in here, right? So, check it. You know what I'm saying? And we out, check it, kick it. I'm like, look.
Poor Chinedu, you're like, I'm an old man. Here's the thing, though. You're not wrong, though. You're not wrong. That was the way that they were like kind of going about it.
Yeah. He said all that, and then to respectfully, because I love Javon, and Javon follows me on IG too, man. I love it. That's my guy. But he said all that other stuff, and the main point of what they were going for, he said real fast. We take on Dusty for the tag titles. No, you don't speed through that part, and you let us know. You speak all that. So, and then like when they kind of was a ruse that what's his name was there, he wasn't backstage. The
that
part
was
where he's like,
dorky,
yeah,
but it was kind of, it was like dorky funny.
Yeah, dorky funny. And I like that. He's like, yo, man, y'all dumb as hell, man. But my part of me was like, I love Javon, but part of me was like, but it's still 4-on-2. Like, I don't know. Like, it's still, you know, but it's Dark State.
But here's the thing. I was about to say, but it's Dark State. Yeah. Exactly. Leon and Javon are like way up here.
Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you, Dark State are the Putty Patrol. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, like, that's them. So I get it. I was like, I understand. But overall, like I love them together. I hope they win the tag titles because I feel they'll be great together.
They better win the tag titles. There's not I hope, Chin. It's they better.
Yeah. I would love a match between I want a match between them and Fraxium. I think that would be awesome.
Chinedu. If they did that match, I would cry.
I know. That would be an amazing match. Yeah.
Tears of happiness.
Yeah. I want that match because I think they would tear it down. Match of the night.
Oof. All right. So we got 3 titles that we're predicting change hands on week 1 of Gold Rush. Week 2, we got Zarya versus Fallon Henley for the vacant Women's Speed Championship. So Clearly someone's winning, so that's one title change. We'll count it as that.
Mhm.
And then TNA Knockouts World Championship, Kalani Jordan defending against Jordan Grace and Lei Ying Lee. Does Kalani retain or not?
She retains. Yeah.
You think?
She just turned heel. I feel a big part of her heel turn. In this case, the TNA Knockout Champion is an important prop to her character right now, in my opinion, because a big part of her heel turn was because I became Knockouts Women's Champion. Like I'm over here and I represent TNA and all that. So she still needs that belt to kind of keep this heel turn going, in my opinion. And plus, she just got started. Like I want to see her like as a heel champion. I want her to develop this part too, especially for her main roster call up. Just like with Trick, because she has it in her. I love listen. When she got there and said big booties and catchphrases, I could tell she meant that. And I want to see more of that. Like people, I felt that was such an underrated part. People didn't review that and highlight it as much as I felt they should. But I feel like she really spoke from the heart on that because she really is an athlete. And I'm sure she's tired of like getting put to the side for girls who got big butts and catchphrases, respectfully. And she out here and she can literally move and wrestle just like Rob Van Dam. Like, yeah, I'll be annoyed too. Yeah, I get it. And I love it.
So I think I'm with you. Yeah, I like the idea of Kalani retaining. All right,
Yeah.
Jackson Drake, who's the champion versus Sean Legacy. This is the Evolve Championship. So good for them. Both Evolve titles are going to be on the line. I don't know
You said
shit
good for
about both
them?
of these guys. Like legit, I cannot tell you. I don't even think I could describe them to you. Like if you told me, Denise, this is Jackson Drake, I'd be like, and you put me a picture of some random person, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's Jackson Drake.
Nah, as soon as you said good for them, I was like, nah, she wants a show.
I was like, I don't even know. I don't know nothing, bro. So I don't
Yeah.
know. Do you know? Like, are they
No,
retaining? I'm out of the loop on this one. I don't know. Okay, see, this
Sean
one's different
Legacy.
though. We got for the women's though, Kendall Gray. I know very well because I did an interview with her. And Lainey Reed, who's obviously on Fatal Influence. But
Mhm.
Kendall Gray better retain. If she loses to Lainey Reed, I'm gonna be like, come on, stop it with this whole like Fallon Henley, Jacy Jayne, Fatal Influence stuff.
Yeah, cause they need that title for she needs a title for her show. Like they don't even go there. Let her keep her title for that show. Like people respectfully, folks barely watching that show. All right, don't take a title from the show. Okay. That would I'm not even trying to be funny. Please don't do that to that show. Like I all like it would upset all 6-7 fans. Don't do it to them, okay? Don't do that
Yeah.
to them. All right. Just
Yeah.
please, please.
Jacob, thank you for the super chat. You definitely got your money's worth. We were like taking up the whole podcast with that one. We got
Yes.
Infamous Raider Loco says, "What's up, Miss Stripe Salcedo? Looking good as always. Hope you're doing well. Had to watch on my phone, so who missed watch along? But fun NXT and upcoming fun few weeks. Love Blake's interview, my girl. Chinedu. Dude, oh my gosh, Blake. Okay, I can't wait to get to that. But first and foremost, Frank, thank you for coming in and still showing some love. Even though you missed a watch along, it's cool. It's cool. You do what you got to do. So thank you for coming in here and showing some love, man. We got Sheldon Jackson here who says, congrats to Inamura for winning the GHC heavyweight title versus Kenta. Also to Hank and Tank for winning the GHC heavyweight tag titles in Pro Wrestling Noah. So Sheldon messaged me this the other day, and Chinedu, I had the face that you have right now. I was like, I didn't even know Hank and Tank were there.
Yeah, I was like, they were there.
That was my honest reaction. I'm like, I didn't even know they were there. But you guys know that I love Hank and Tank, and I love that they're getting these opportunities because I feel like if you go to Japan or you go to Mexico or you go anywhere like in general, the more you wrestle and the more different people you wrestle with different styles, you're gonna become a better wrestler. It's 2 + 2 = 4, right? So
Yeah.
hearing that they got that opportunity was pretty freaking cool to hear.
I think so too. And then the era that the WWE is in now that their wrestlers can kind of go to other parts and promotions, I really feel it helps their characters develop a whole lot more. So having them go out there from a fresh crowd, they're excited to see people from NXT, so it'll only help their profile over there. It's a good thing.
Thank you, Sheldon. We got Bob Ross Jr. here who says, when I hear Oba's theme, and all I can think of is Taz saying, well, here comes the pain.
Oh
I
man,
like that. I
sabotage.
like that. That's a good throwback,
Yeah.
Bob. Thank you. We got Saif Den Super here who says, hot take, Javon should be Gunther. Boom period is over, time to rebuild and finally build a new young male star with big potential. Future is now. So I just spoke about this on Monday Night Raw with Sancho, and I had said, and I quote, there is going to be a group of people that are going to want to see Javon win. And Saif is proving my point. I do think people are going to want the young guy to like surprise everybody and get this like shocking win over Gunther. People have constantly, pointed out that WWE is full of top stars that are all in their 40s.
Mm-hmm.
They can't be around forever,
Mm-hmm.
right? As much as we'd love for them to be around forever, Father Time gets us all. We do need to build to the future. We do need to make these guys larger than life.
Yeah,
And
I
there are
agree.
only
And
few opportunities to do that.
I agree with I truly agree, and especially with the fact that John has shown so much like love for NXT recently, even making his last night like NXT versus WWE, like he wants to highlight the NXT stars. So I do feel that way. I think they're gonna give it to Gunther, even though Gunther is like a guy in his late 30s and has already been a two-time world heavyweight champion. I don't feel he needs this as a rub. Like it's like when you see things, when you say these things out loud, like he's almost 40 and a two-time world champion. What more does he need? He needs to beat John Cena too. Like, so yeah, I get it. Yeah, I
Oh
get
my
it.
God, hearing you say it, now you've solidified it even more. I love Gunther, but part of me was kind of like leaning the Javon way. And now
Yeah.
hearing you say that, like former two-time champion who's already in his 40s or however old he is, how much more does he need? You're right.
Yeah, like what else do you need? Like and like his in terms of charisma, he's not that kind of star that would he doesn't have Cena charisma, so it should go to someone who can exude that type of charisma as well in terms of like the promos, relatability to the crowd, and merch sales. Gunther ain't gonna sell no merch. Whoever beats Cena needs to be the next replacement for that also, and that's me looking at it from a business part. So
Damn. Chinedu, you're onto something.
yeah, man, business like you got some t-shirts, man, and they're wrestling good,
You're
but them
onto
t-shirts got to
something.
sell. Mm-hmm.
My brain's like spiraling right now. Wow. Thank you,
Oh
Saif.
yeah.
Saif also says, I know it won't happen. He's, quote, not ready. Well, I don't know, man. After that whole talk, I probably should have read this one sooner before Chinedu's response. I think you might have convinced a couple of people. You're
Yeah,
leaning this way, you're leaning that way now.
yeah, merch is important, y'all. Do not forget that in this. Cena is a cash cow. Whoever beats him, they need that person to like have that type of potential or at least that trajectory. Not
We got
Gunther.
Infamous Raider Loco here who says, Mello gonna be mad. Like, why my girl talking to Trick, fist pumping and shit with WWE versus NXT for Saturday night's main event? What you think about Ricky Saints versus Cody Rhodes? It would be kind of funny to see that match, but I'm gonna be real with you. I want to see Ricky Saints and CM Punk because you guys know that I've been wanting to see that match for a while. Again, for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like they left so much on the table between those two and AEW. Like that was really the promos themselves have been awesome, but they're here now, so I think that's good. I thought about that same thing, Raider Loco about Mello and Kalani. I was like, wait a minute. If I'm Carmelo, like, what you still talking to Trick? Oh my God, it's my you hurt. Hey, oh now you say I told you was hurt a couple weeks ago. You ain't even hear me, but now Trick say you hurt. Now you believe you hurt. You can't sing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just joking. That's a if you're a Hurt fan, you understand what I mean by that, though. But it's just
I'll let you have it. Chindedu. All right, we got Jacob Tatum here who says, thank you, Frank. We got Jacob here who says, do you expect Ricky Saints to defeat Oba so he can go to the main roster and get a proper send-off? Plus, thoughts on Jada and Lola not being on TV. Do you expect Ricky Saints to defeat Oba so he can get a proper? Here's the thing. It had already felt like everyone already had the feeling, though, that Oba was going to go to the main roster. So it didn't feel like we needed an extra thing to go down. Everybody was just expecting it already. And isn't that the point? Just to like expect it?
Yeah. Again, I didn't think I'd see Oba Femi on NXT television anymore, or at least anytime soon. I expected him to be on a Raw or SmackDown, something like that. So yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know if they have Ricky pegged to leave because right now their men's division they're building the Tavion Heights up. They're working on those guys up, but they still need main event players on that show. And the division is still kind of thin in that area though. So I don't know if Ricky's gonna be leaving anytime soon. And Jaden Lowe gonna be on TV. It's a crime. I feel like we should sue CW and WWE for this. And and bring back on
We
television.
should sue. Oh man, I can't say anything other than that. We're gonna end it right there. We're gonna sue NXT for not putting on Jada and Lola. Thank you, Jacob. We got Stephen Marchuli here who says last man standing match was 100. Blake Monroe interview was money. K Gray has the factor. I was obsessed with Blake Monroe's interview with her dark side, with her alter ego, with her little devil on the shoulder. Oh my God, Chan, the entire time I just kept thinking to myself, this is what I want to see. This was creative. This was interesting, and this was entertaining. People were saying like, oh yeah, it was like seeing Blake Monroe and Mariah May on the TV together. Some people even pointed out a lot of the similarities with some of Toni Storm's characteristics. So I love that they're doing this. I think it's showing such great range for Blake. And this, if they keep this going, this is going to make Blake an even bigger star. This kind of star she needs to be, Raw, SmackDown, be on top like Tiffany Stratton, like Stephanie, like all of these other people that have gotten to the top.
Absolutely. This is a great segment. I love the fact that it showed madness, insanity, all those things together. Like what I got from this was that as many rivals as she has, at the core of it, Blake Monroe's enemy is still Blake Monroe. That's what I got from that. She's still battling herself within herself. And then and you see these things going on with each other. So you see the internal struggles. And it's almost like, again, like you see that she created the glamour character. And I believe it more and more, not just for me, but to keep y'all safe. Because this other person is crazy. And so I just love that part. It's almost like she's trying to, it's so complex in my mind. Like she's trying to suppress that person. I'm trying to keep other people safe though, but at the same time, I gotta let this madness out. Like we need each other. It reminded me of Green Goblin and Spider-Man. Like, all right, like that. Like we have, it was good. She gave her instructions. Attack the heart, like Green Goblin did in the movie. I was really into that. I was like, okay, this is good. This is good. Okay. Now if she pulls out a shoe and say, hey, we gonna beat the first. I was like, well, now we talking. Okay, somebody
but then you can't do everything too similar though, because then people are gonna be like, all right, come on, now you're just stealing somebody else's ideas,
That is true though, but I still feel again like that scene from with Toni Storm and Mariah May. That's to me the most brutal moment in AW history in my mind. When I think of brutality, I think of that shoe. I don't think of blood and guts. I don't think of Stadium Stampede. I think of that shoe. That was brutal.
We got Hassan Butler here who says, I think they'll get so to turn to trick us. I don't care who turns at this point. Just make it happen. I'm with it. Break them up. But it should be Zarya. Thank you, Hassan. We got Sleaze Boy here who says to write Booker T off TV, NXT host a female twerk segment like in the Cinema Friday the 13th Part 4, which gives the judge Booker T a cardiac arrest. What, Sleaze Boy? No. He says for WrestleMania, WWE teases a Tegan Nox return for the women's title. And on the day of, she walks out. Luckily, WWE has a replacement, and the song Fiend starts playing, and it's Travis Scott. Oh my God, Sleaze Boy, you're about to give me a heart attack on this show.
I think this is literally, I don't think I've ever seen a Fever Dream super chat before. And so now, this is definitely, wow.
This is it right here. This is it.
Tegan Nox.
I could see Booker T being like, too many gorgeous, whatever, however he would describe them. Thank you, Sleaze Boy.
Quack, quack.
Yeah, Shucknacky, quack, quack. We got Hassan Butler here who says, I liked how Trick was basically talking to his sister-in-law. She's gonna be her. Also needed Tatum to turn ruthless aggression style. Yeah, I love that he said that she was her. That was a really little nice nod there to Carmelo. So yeah, that was good. We got Fredo here who says, thank you, Hassan. We got Fredo here who says, you expect me to believe that the guy that tapped out to Jey Uso can retire John Cena? Oh, why do you gotta say it like that? Hashtag never forget he tapped out. Oh my God. When you say it like that, it does sound a little rough,
Fredo on one, man. That's a very valid point. He showed it, and to be honest too, it wasn't even a convincing chokehold. Not all the way to me. Like it wasn't like excited to me like the way that I felt it should have been. Respectfully, again, I'm a big fan of Jey Uso. Respectfully, it was. You know, you want to be
Seeing your
like
life
tight,
flash before your eyes.
like tight. You know what I'm saying? I need to see that. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I 100% understand you on that one, honestly. Thank you so much, Fredo. All right, guys, those were really the big major highlights and moments of NXT. Everything else were like little matches here and there, but those were really like the hard topics. I'm excited for the next couple of weeks because we're gonna have Gold Rush. So of course, Chin and I will be here discussing that the following week. So there's a lot happening, by the way, the next couple of weeks. It's going to be crazy around here. So make sure you're here, have a good time to watch that. Also, if you are an NXT fan, go check out my brand new interview that I did with Priscilla Kelly, who is former WWE superstar Gigi Dolan. This one is more of a serious interview. We get into a really difficult topic regarding mental health and how bad things can get. It's more of a deeper conversation. So if you want to hear that story, you can. It is up on the channel right now. You guys are already here. And if you're on Twitch, youtube.com/Denise Salcedo, check those out because I definitely think it'll get you feeling some things for sure. And keep an eye out for more daily pro wrestling content coming. Tomorrow, Reg and I will be live for Blood and Guts. And then reminder that tomorrow night I am heading out to Boston, so I won't be here for SmackDown coverage. Chin, what do you got going on?
For me right now, it is literally just playing the next year's tour. I have nothing going on except for my everyday work, playing for next year's tour and the shows. Follow me on Instagram. It's at Chinedu. Check out my YouTube. I just added some more clips of my stand-up on my YouTube channel. So if you're kind of curious as to how my stand-up is, if I'm funny or not, go to my YouTube right now. Check it out. If I make you laugh, go ahead and subscribe. You know, if I didn't make you laugh, I apologize. I tried my best. I'm sorry. I tried my best, you know. But other than that, follow me on all my socials at Chinedu Ogu. Help your boy get to 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. I think I'm like 15,000 right now. So we climbing up there. We're working on that. Main thing, be sure to like this video, drop a comment, share it. Check out Denise's pieces. Be sure to watch that amazing interview. Subscribe to her Patreon. One more time, that Patreon, which is a hidden gem in wrestling, y'all. It's a lot of content on there that you could never get on here because it will get demonetized and flagged and mess up the channel. So you want to do that, okay? You want to get this amazing content on our Patreon right now. And overall, yeah, subscribe to that. Show love to the content. Don't be a dick. Give it a click. That's it.
All right, guys, and this is Chinedu's page, so you guys can go ahead and follow him there. Give him some love on social media. Always posting reels, so check it out, guys. Chinedu Ogu, there on the screen. All righty, everyone. So that is it for us here today. Well, everything froze. I'm like, wait. All right, whatever. I can't move it up. What's happening? Okay, I don't know what's happening, guys, but it's okay. All right. All right, we got one more super chat, actually. We got Jacob Tatum here who says, what's your favorite restaurant you have been to? Plus, who has the best breakfast in your opinion? Plus, who's the best cook in your entire family? Okay, speed round. Favorite restaurant I've ever been to? There's so many, but I did like I like a bunch of places in New York, like pizza places and such that I've been to. And then best breakfast, in my opinion, I like the breakfast I make. Actually, no, I love the chilaquiles from Marie Callender's. Best cook in my family is actually my uncle. He's really good cook. What about you, Jen?
For sure. Favorite restaurant, I would say it's called Spanish Flour out here in Houston, Texas. The best Tex-Mex in the world. Denise, I know I said Tex-Mex. Please don't judge me. I love Tex-Mex. I love Tex-Mex though. I love it. Also, best breakfast place is also my kitchen as well. But if I had to pick a restaurant, it is called the Breakfast Club here in Houston, Texas. Very famous, amazing place. And the best cook in my family is hands down my wife. As hands down. Don't ask me to make no food. I'm all right, but I can burn Jello. So don't ask me to do nothing. So please. Be bones in
Thank
it.
you. Thank you, Jacob. All right, guys, that's a wrap for us. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you all on the next one. Bye, all.
Goodbye.